Hey guys, what's up? I was inspired to do my top 20 celebrity loves. I didn't realize I had so many loves until I made the list out. But these are my top 20 celebrity loves, and my loves are people that I've loved from the time I was a kid until today. So with that, here are my top 20 faves. Number 20, Billy Idol. Billy Idol I have loved since I was about 5 or 6 years old, and I thought I was going to marry him. Now, of course, I've never met him, but I still love his music. I don't feel the same way about him now that I did then, but I still love his music, and he still holds a very special place in my heart. Number 19, Alex Winter. I became aware of Alex Winter when the Bill and Ted movies came out. Of course, I did see him in The Lost Boys first, but I wasn't aware that that was him. Yeah, I know, I'm an idiot, but that's just how it was. Because I was too busy paying attention to Kiefer Sutherland and Billy Wirth, so I'm sorry. But I love Alex Winter. He's a great actor. And if Bill and Ted 3 ever comes out, I'm there, dude. Jeff Goldblum is number 18. I have loved Jeff Goldblum since around the time of the Fly movie. It was very creepy, very dark, and like nothing I've ever seen him in before. And he's a great actor. He really has a range, and when you watch the Fly movie, you know what I mean. He's just one of those actors that you just have to adore. Number 17, Peter Murphy. I became aware of Peter Murphy in 1990 with the Cuts You Up video. I didn't know about the Bauhaus until a few years back, which I'm surprised that they escaped my radar since I also loved Laverne Rockets. So I had no idea that Laverne Rockets and Peter Murphy got together and made the Bauhaus. No idea. But Peter Murphy, I love his voice, and I love his music and his singing. I just love him. Just love him. Have a crush on him. Love him. Number 16, Luther Vandross. I grew up on Luther Vandross' music. My mom has always listened to him, and he's one of those that my aunt and uncle and my mom always listened to whenever they played cards. So when he passed away, I wasn't really surprised because of his declining health and his stroke and everything, but it was still very heartbreaking to me. The actor Leon is number 15. I think I first saw Leon in the Like a Prayer video, and I can't really say that I blame Madonna for kissing him in that video because the man is gorgeous and he's a great actor. I became aware of who he was in the Little Richard movie, and then I saw him in The Temptations. Any part that he gets, he just kills it, and I just love him. Just love him. Number 14 is Billy Wirth. First saw him in The Lost Boys, and I've had a crush on him from that day to this one. I remember him in American Gladiators. I remember one of the Tales from the Crypt tales that he was in. I don't remember what it was called, but I remember that he was in it. I remember that he was in an episode of Sex and the City. I remember that he was in an episode of Charmed. So I have followed the man for years and have loved him for years. Number 13, Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer is another one that I thought I was going to marry, and I'm glad to see that he's still out there doing his thing and getting recognized. I'm very proud of him. I'm still not Mrs. Kiefer Sutherland, but I'm still proud of him. Marvin Gaye is number 12. I grew up on Marvin Gaye's music as well. When I heard in 1984, April 1st, 1984, that he died, I was hoping it was a joke. I was pissed off that day because I had been having jokes played on me all day at school. I didn't think it was funny, and I didn't appreciate it very much. of course, you know, his dad killed him. And I'm sorry that he's gone. Who knows what he could have done had he been allowed to live. Number 11, John Ritter. I've loved John Ritter from the time I was a kid watching him on Three's Company until the time I found out that it was actually him playing the voice of Clifford the Big Red Dog, which made me love Clifford even more. My kids to this day still love Clifford, and so when he died, I was in denial. I had just, the night before he passed away, just watched a movie with him in it, Sling Blade. I didn't know about Sling Blade until the night before he passed away, so I'm still heartbroken to this day that he is gone. Number 10, Vanity, Denise Matthews. I have loved Vanity since I was a little kid. I didn't know what Nasty Girls meant. I had an idea, but I didn't really know at that time what it meant. And I have always just loved how beautiful she was. And I have seen some movies that she was in, Action Jackson, and I would have preferred it been her in Purple Rain, but I guess sadly it wasn't meant to be. And Prince was actually heartbroken when he heard that she had died. So, I mean, I hate it that she's gone, but I hope she's at peace. Martin Short, number 9. I have loved Martin Short since I was a little kid watching him on Saturday Night Live. I've always thought he was adorable, just a little cutie pie. I actually have the Ed Grimley cartoons, the full set, and I love Martin Short. Just love him, love him, love him, love him. Number 8, Joan Jett. I have loved Joan Jett since I was a teenager, and everything that she has done I have listened to, or almost everything, and I have always said that if I had girl crushes, she would be it. I love Joan Jett. Love her. Janie Lane is number 7. Janie Lane is one of the first rock stars I ever fell in love with. In 1990, Warrant was on spring break 1990, and I just, from that day to this one, I have loved Warrant. And when Janie died, of course I shed tears. That hurt me so bad. Number 6, Michael Jackson. How can I not include Michael Jackson on this list when I grew up with him? I have just loved Michael Jackson for ages. And when he passed away, he's another one I shed tears for. I cried, and I still can't believe he's gone. It just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right. Number 5 is Prince. When he passed away April 21st this year, I was shocked. I had heard about a week or so before that he was sick, but I didn't expect that he would die. And then, of course, the coroner's report that he died of an accidental drug overdose or whatever, it sounded wonky to me, and it just didn't sit well with me. But he's another one that it just doesn't seem right that he's gone. I love you, Prince. Number 4, David Bowie. He's another casualty of the 2016 celebrity deaths. And I think he was the first one to die this year, if I'm not mistaken. And I was shocked. He died 2 days after his birthday, and 2 days after he released his last album. And when I found out that he had passed away, I was shocked. So, David, wherever you are, I love you, sweetheart. Number 3, Tim Curry. I recently saw him in the new Rocky Horror Picture Show remake. Oh my God, it was amazing. And Laverne Cox really did his part justice. So Tim Curry, I have just loved for years and years, probably since Clue, and I still love him to this day. Steve Vai is my number 2. He was my man in high school, okay? I've loved him since the 80s with David Lee Roth, and I still love him today. Still love him. His wife was a very, very lucky woman. Number 1 is Slaughter, of course. How can I not put my guys in this video, right? Do I have a bae in Slaughter? Of course I do. Will I tell who he is? No. But those who know me best knows who he is. And that is just how it's gonna be. So yeah, those are my top 20 celebrity loves, and I hope you found this list as interesting as I do. And with that, you guys, I hope to see you on the next upload. I love you very, very much, and bye for now.